Breaking in my T-hat, breaking in my T-hat, baking in my T-hat. Yo, me, I'ma need that.
Yo. What it is, what it do, what it look like. It's your boy JB about to wake your game up. Wake it up, wake it on up. What's up, gang, with some gang? Everything else looks strange. And we don't do the lame, so get up, use your brain, then wake up and do your thing. What's up with it, peoples? Come up in here, man. Let's do the do. Like, subscribe, all the stuff is just. We about to get right into it, man. We about to go up today. We about to talk about Sherlock Holmes, aka Nina Boy. On the case. I'm breaking it down about Nip and about everything that went around that. And he's been doing it for, quite a while now. It's getting crazy, ridiculous. Nipsey was a great rapper, on his way to being superstar, big stuff. And it's kind of sad that, somebody taking, his demise when he lose, how he went out and keep talking about the same situation, as damn near the legacy. But we see what he's trying to do, but let's talk, y'all. We gonna try to figure out why Nina Boy is so obsessed with this tragic day. Is it, cause a lot of stuff we, kind of figured it out, and it ain't just street people, it's just people like, well, isn't he over there and he's supposed to be from, and it just kind of just worked itself out, or we kind of figured like, well, yeah, that was some backdoor, or somebody knew something, or whatever the case may be. It's getting ridiculous. And I said, well, maybe, cause Cowboy told him, keep non-mouth and catch fade, whatever. And he said, I'm about to run it up. Cowboy, you ain't doing nothing. I'm finna talk about it for 3 months, 2 months, whatever. Every live, what you gonna do? And I said, he popping this stuff, dude. He talking kind of tough. We all know, we all seen Nina Boy is not that aggressive toughness. No squabbles. He being corny. But I'm not saying who right, who wrong. I'm not picking a side. I'm neutral, you know what I'm saying? That's for y'all to figure out, oh, you riding with Cowboy, or you riding with Nina Boy, or you ain't riding with neither one, whatever the case may be. But he is getting to the point to where he gonna be like, you got the foreign with the $8 in the tank. This just found out today. Look, I'm gonna let y'all know I was really there. Like, he come up with a new what happened. And Cowboy looking out the window, and then he gonna tell you everybody who was there and who was sitting in the car, who was in the alley, who was a block away on the phone. They doing a little bit too much. It's a lot of reaching, or it's a lot of just have people want to listen. Well, what happened? What did you find out new? The nigga didn't find out nothing new, y'all. He found out he seen everything everybody else seen. And if he did know some inside real scoop, he would have said it by now. He not gonna say it. And it could be possible that he knows some stuff that the regular people will want to know, but it's not for y'all to know. And no matter what you're saying, it's telling. And it's telling on stuff that could still, if they was on it, which they not. But if they was, they could say, well, hey, oh yeah, I didn't see that part. Wait, hold up. We had this, that's all we needed. Boop, boop, let's open it back up. Which they probably not. Do have an expensive lawyer. There's some stuff that we don't even know about, and this shouldn't be kept talked about as far as, he's like taunting the dude. And if you ever lost one of your homeboys or lost somebody you close to, and especially if you was around, or maybe you left that night and you could have been around, you feel kind of, you feel a certain way. Like, yeah, what if happened if I'd have stayed and I've been out and helped out, whatever. You feel a certain way. So that's kind of grimy, man. And I'm not here to call them busters and marks, and how to usually disrespect on YouTube because niggas ain't in front of each other. You feel me? I'm not on that no more. I'm trying to take the high road, you feel me? Unless a nigga, speak on me and be disrespectful. And I probably still ain't gonna go ahead with the bitch and I'll beat you, you know what I'm saying? It just have to, when a nigga in real life, it'll just have to be some real life situations, you feel me? But all that calling the man out his name and all that, and he's a mark or he's a sucker or he's a, you know. But what he doing, it just ain't right. It ain't right, because I'm trying to figure out why. What is the purpose? To know that people be around in the gang of people, if you're around a lot of people with some scandalous people around, or to break it down to say, it's been broke down. I can't think of it being no more broke down. So it's just, I guess, shots at Cowboy. And I made a video about this before, you know. I think that they should leave it alone. But they've been going at it for a minute. What? It's been years. 3 years, 2 years, shit, maybe more, you know. But I'm talking about once I realized it, start watching YouTube a little bit. But I'm trying to figure out what is the purpose. He was there, he ran. What's his name? No one had a gun. But Cowboy said, we'll be gonna tell you what he ate. Yeah, he had pasta, and then he went to go get the spaghetti and put it in the microwave. And then he really was just playing, because he was looking out the window when it happened. And you know, that's kind of cold-blooded. But yeah, Sherlock Holmes on the job, boy. That boy ain't taking a break. You know, I ain't really watched his stuff, but you know, how you just looking through the phone, looking for something to look at, and I'd be like, damn it, I got a Cowboy face, then it's Eric face, then it's Stam's face, then it's everybody face. Then I'm like, this nigga still, what has it been, 3 weeks, a month? He ain't playing. So yeah, I guess Cowboy is not intimidating him, because they both in the same area. You know, Vegas is kind of small. When you go like the Strip, you gonna run into people. You're running into somebody if you walking on that Strip and you chilling, or you in a certain casinos. You liable to run into that person. So, you know, wishing that the best for brothers, just to keep it on the net, get their money, do their thing, because it ain't that serious. But then it is. You know what I'm saying? Because the situation at hand that you're talking about, and the way you making it look like, you know, either he had something to do with it, or he was just scary and he knew something was happening, he got on. And that's not really cool, because you saying he let, you know, his young homie die. He benefit from it, so he probably got something to do with it. You know, it's a lot of woes, like, damn, for real, and got people looking at that man crazy. Well, some people was probably already looking at it like that before you ever said anything. Or if it's not with him, with others. But I think that's clown shit. You know, that's not my cup of tea. Had nothing to do with those people. That affiliation that they are. But I mean, it seemed like you would want to keep them at a high level of respect, of you know, his, you know, play some of his music. But nah, you can't get no money off of that. Play some of his music, show some of his, you know, his accomplishments. You know, when he was out there being nip, when he came out with the song with YG, and then it was Joe Moses, some of mixtapes, and he was bitches actually, you know, talk about his music, his stuff that was good, or the movie he was in, or, you know what I'm saying? Nah, you keep talking about the day that, you know, that was a sad day for not just, you know what I'm saying, the neighborhoods, but for Los Angeles, for the West Coast, you know what I'm saying, California, you know what I'm saying? And it seemed like people would have more respect to be like, ah, man, you know what I'm saying, we ain't gonna keep going through that tragic moment. You know what I'm saying? Because whatever you call it, whoever set him up, if it was their fault, if it was his fault, if it was his brother's fault, whoever fault it was a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? It's not a good accomplishment. That's the end. He was first album going for awards. He was coming up. Bam, it's over. Whoever is the head of it, all that, it seemed like you would keep the legacy alive by talking about positive stuff and the stuff he accomplished. That's how I look at it. And I can say I'm a Nip fan. I like them, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes to being a fan, I look at all the dudes as they like regular dudes. So I'm not too like, oh yeah, you know. Except LeBron James, basketball, my nigga, I'm a fan of a little bit. But rappers and all that. But I like his music, and I know it was cracking when the first time I heard him on his mixtape. You know what I'm saying? When I was in the pen, and somebody introduced it to me. I was like, oh, this shit go. And it was that, just ain't shit but hoes. Said, you gotta, I forgot right now, but it was gas, and I was like, ooh, him at, you know, I think it was RJ and YG. I think it was that one. R. Killer. But whatever, he was getting off. I was like, yeah, I like this dude. And he just, the marathon when he came with the bangers. So, well, instead of talking about him, I know people say, well, this is to keep his name alive or to keep, but you just talk about the worst, the time when it was all over, the worst of the Nip situation. What about the good when he's slapping niggas and he was rolling around with one of the baddest bitches in the industry? And, you know what I'm saying? If it ain't about some. You wouldn't know because you probably get knocked down, but if you know about some special agents and some police set up in there and this did that and some real information, why are you still speaking on it? You just making it look like it already been looked, but you keep pointing, you keep poking. And I think it's very immature. I don't see the reasoning behind that. And he's a very contradicting. I'm this, I'm smart, I'm this, and I'm great, and I've been with the chopper, and nigga, my teeth white, and I'm just the shit, always been the shit, and can't, that's good to be confident, bro, but you trying to make people believe too much, and niggas is not believing still. Niggas is still not smelling what you selling. But this is not a diss, it's not for the come, and I've done videos like on my other page, getting on, his character, what I see online. But then I had to think, like, I don't know, niggas just be saying, talking. They could be, like, damn near cool and just making content. I don't know, so I ain't finna just be like, nigga, you whoop. Just because I see them whooping, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I just want to know if anybody could give me a comment, what would be the reason of breaking down step by step, player by player in the game, who was there, who was not, who was across the street, who came later, who just to keep going over the same thing, which is a tragic day. And I would think if it was from your organization and he really shined for, I could see you want to keep his name alive. But just talking about the day when he caught bullets and got kicked in the head over and over. I don't get it. But that's just me. Real niggas been left. Real niggas, all there's a gang of fake niggas talking about I'm a real one and I'm a real one. And all these niggas stains everywhere, boy. Not to say I'm a real nigga because that definition is, what does that even mean? But as being a solid person, loyal, not a fucking liar, just make shit up. It's so much of the BS and fakeness that niggas you can't even know if it's real. You just, niggas be convincing too. It sound good, but yeah, I just want to know what my audience think. You know what I'm saying? We already figured out that's damn near talent. Even if nobody do get a case, it's still putting too much information that ain't got, that shouldn't be out there. You know what I'm saying? Especially all this time later. I want y'all to tell me what y'all think. Besides the dry snitching or, trying to make somebody look bad, what would be the reasoning? Just to get views? Is that his best shit to talk about? Because just getting old. I ain't watched none of them but like maybe 2. And I ain't watched all of them, but I checked it out. I'm like, damn, this nigga ain't gonna never stop, huh? Oh, cowboy, the pistol, the Nina going off. But yeah, that's my time, man. I just want to just make this quick video because I'm like, damn, I'm the only one because I ain't really seen nobody speaking on it. But they probably, it's probably got old. Like, damn, that was 2 months ago news. This nigga still on it. So I want to know how people feel about that and what would be the reasoning. Because I see he's getting views on it, so people want to hear about it. But how much do you want to hear about what we seen a long time ago? What can you break down off that video? You know what I'm saying? That nigga left in and he knew, and everybody on this left side knew, and 2 people over there knew. The one who got popped, he might have knew too, but so you had to shoot him in the leg. And it just, people just be talking, and some shit you shouldn't talk about. Not like that, not over and over, but like I said, I'm not a Nip fan, I'm not from neighborhood. But I respect that man and his legacy enough to say RIP to Nip and let him rest. You know what I'm saying? And talk about maybe his good songs, rap niggas, and last time that I checked, you know what I'm saying? Talk about he had some dope songs. That album was banging, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, positive stuff, not a relive his last day every 2 days. That to me, that's wow. You know what I'm saying? So I can see how a Cowboy get mad, or Sam, or anybody else, but like Nina say, Cowboy talk about him all the time. Yeah, I talk about him too. Let's all talk. It's a little disrespectful to me, but shit. Ain't saying nothing wrong, I guess. Anyway, salute to all my real ones. Y'all make sure y'all go ahead and follow the Wake Your Game Up. You know what I'm saying? We finna keep spitting that, getting that flame, that hotness. We gonna be keeping it more authentic. We not faking. We not making shit up. You know what I'm saying? Just like everybody else say, but you gonna see it. You know what I'm saying? You gonna see the difference, man. The proof is in the pudding. You know what I'm talking about? But shout out to both of them bros, and hopefully they just keep that shit as a entertainment, get their money, cause they definitely too, especially Cowboy. And he looking like he sick or what? He seemed like he got a little frail, like a little bit more skinnier. Not looking too good. Not to be trying to fist fight niggas in the street. Nah, that shit over. So hopefully them older brothers will just be like, you know what I'm saying, maybe talking and clear it up, or maybe even podcast and talk and be like, nigga, this is why I felt this way. And then Nina say, well, everybody else was saying it, why you just was on me like I'm a punk. Nigga, I ain't a punk, nigga, this is crap, and blah, blah, blah. Daddy, something like that'll be cool, that the people on YouTube will probably tune in and want to see. Respectful, and they both can get a little bread off it. You know what I'm saying? Or if they do charge them, the gloves, but who want to see Nina Boy fight again? He was such a disappointment, you know what I'm saying? I can't see nobody buy tickets for that. Oh, my toes, my feet hurt. Get cut off my toes. That nigga, that's what fucked me up. Bosco Phil, that nigga threw 10 shots. And he on his knees right here by his waist. That nigga missed every one and got him with a little push. Y'all niggas better stop playing. He not like that, boy. You niggas can't fight. Niggas can't fight. Or the niggas that do fight and can fight, they don't even talk that much. They don't even, nigga, I did that, I got it. Nah. But like I said, no dissing. Props to both them gentlemen, but Nina Boy, you wrong, man. And it's not even just about the 6-0s and the nip and all that. And Cowboy, it's just about it's about nip. You know what I'm saying? And people that I really care about feeling you still talking about something that a lot of people are trying to forget that part of his life. You know what I'm saying? The ending, and just think about the good stuff, or when they think about when he was gone, when all the people came out and was Nip, great Nip the great, and fought every hood, and everybody was out celebrating them. But the part you talk about is kind of, I don't know. But anyway, boy, shit, 18 minutes, a long video, boy. I'm over here just blah, 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 blah. Anyway, y'all, man, appreciate everybody that messes with the channel, man. Y'all keep coming through. We gonna keep on spitting it, giving you that game. You know what I'm saying? And make you think. Use your brain. Yeah.